took the third 15-4. Let's pick up the action at love all in the fourth.
And I would think he would go in short, Ian, at every opportunity he has.
Yeah, I think that's right, Jonah, but harking back to his press conference after the match with Jahangir, he did feel that by playing straight and deep, it was taking the pace off in the rally, and at the same time allowing him to work for a good opening to play an outright winner rather than just a short ball, which was retrievable.
Oh, that was beautiful, though.
Beautiful length.
Exactly what you said. That bears out. I think you ought to be his coach, because I know Lenny Atkins last night was very much aware of Chris cross-courting to Jahangir and the ball being put away, and he does hit down the walls very, very well. And if he can do that, then that is a containing factor, of course, and you can get good positions if the opponent doesn't return the ball accurately. But he has had a bit of a rest, hasn't he? Because he didn't really go for it in the last phase of the third game. So, highly trained professional that he is, Dittmar's got to be able to promote something at the beginning of the fourth. And you've pointed out what a good squash brain he has.
I think it's a calculated gamble here, Jonah. Ditched the third. He was getting himself in a bit of a mess. And he's clever enough to try and take that sort of a breather.
One love.
Well, you know that I've always said again and again that the key to this game is to build on a good length, and I felt Dittmar's length early on was very, very good indeed, and here he now has started with good length, and he's pressing JANSHER.
Oh, that is a fantastic wrong-footing drive by Chris Dittmar, and again those drop shots set up the situation. Such beautiful control, and JANSHER really stretched. And it's probably reasonable to suppose that JANSHER is about the quickest guy around the court in the world, and made to look almost slow in some ways. Well, fascinating start to this game, Jonah.
Chris gets a bit of a run, and there he didn't get it. Again, the backhand drop shot, finding JANSHER wanting in the front right-hand corner. Chris gets his run, Ian. Then, of course, we then have the nervous aspect that can come into it, because almost any player in the world can start to get twitchy. And JANSHER was undoubtedly quite nervous early on. Recovered his composure in the third game.
Well, that was well engineered by JANSHER.
JANSHER took that set 15-11 and so set the stage for the deciding fifth. We go back into the match with Dittmar pulling away at 7-3.
Yes, let 7-3.
And a little bit of traffic problem in that front right-hand corner. Both of them working on that.
Oh, great skill. Great skill. Plucked that lob out of the air. Just dropped it in over the tin. Chris Dittmar nowhere near it. Probably surprised that JANSHER even selected the shot.
Can those Australian legs promote another attack, Ian? So close to home.
Yes, let.
Well,
Yes, let.
as it gets closer, tighter, the player's not moving quite so freely, not prepared to take a chance and run around the opponent, want the let, take the time. Oh.
Yes, let.
JANSHER does have a slight tendency to play that shot and stand on it, and he might only be thin, but
Dittmar was coming in fast.
He
was coming in very fast behind. That's a lovely length. There's the opening, didn't make it.
Chris Dittmar did well there. He did the diagonal court sprint and was well back to get the ball on that drop shot.
4-7.
Dave Donnelly.
You'll be happy for a little bit of a break.
4-7.
And I would say the breaks here were to Chris's advantage, Ian, that you know it's fairly sort of broken at the moment, and he can gather himself for each rally.
Yes, I think that's true, and also it's going to be a little bit unsettling for JANSHER because he knows that every time he goes in straight, if he doesn't give Chris a path, then the let will probably result, and it will cause disruption in his game.
Oh, that was a confident attack, though, wasn't it?
I'm not sure whether that struck the board or not.
No.
Here we go again.
6-7.
I think you're very clearly.
He's given the let, Ian. I must say I felt that JANSHER was in on the ball very, very quickly and played the drop shot early, and that Chris was actually left at that stage, that he wouldn't have got near it. So I think that's a bit of luck for him. But JANSHER is forcing the issue. JANSHER always sensing when to make his move.
Well, errors are plenty now from Chris Dittmar, and JANSHER's just nudged into the lead.
Yes, let.
Yes, let.
JANSHER there trying to manufacture the penalty stroke. 8-7.
8-7.
Dittmar's got to play this point by point.
Yes, let.
Yes, let.
He's got to forget the lead that he had. It's still virtual parity. JANSHER just got that mark ahead. Still open.
Stroke to Dittmar.
Yeah, well, good control. Built that situation for Chris Dittmar, and he was waiting for it, ready to pounce. JANSHER had to play any shot other than the drop shot, Jonah, to avoid the point there.
That's right. There's no doubt that JANSHER is the stronger of the two at this stage, but Dittmar still with firepower. And JANSHER's made an error. He's been error-free for
9-8.
during the heart of this game, and Dittmar's refound the lead. 6 points away from the World Championship.
Well, it was a weary Chris Dittmar that turned to try and retrieve that shot with the angle. Not even landing on at the front wall, rolling on the floor. That's a lovely rally for JANSHER. Worked it well.
10-9.
It's interesting now, Jonah, that both players are opting for short rallies.
Yeah.
I rather fancy that one long rally from JANSHER's point of view might well finish the issue. Oh, he
Squeezed that off the wall well, didn't he?
did indeed.
And he got that up.
Well, some grim defence by JANSHER.
Well, there's no way JANSHER's going to be able to walk away from this and say that it was easy.
11-9.
He hasn't won it yet. He's playing with calmness, though.
12-9.
Let appeal. Yes, let.
Yes, let.
Chris
12.
Dittmar walks to the front of the court to walk all the way back again. Any opportunity just to snatch your breath.
Oh, lovely.
Splendid shot.
Yep.
Two excellent volleys, and Chris Dittmar will be using that
12.
clever tactical brain now.
Worth all the hours of practice to put the ball away.
That's tight.
Lovely work down the walls. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And Chris Dittmar now made an error on what has been a very successful shot for him over this last week.
Yes, let.
Yes, let. 13-10.
JANSHER remorselessly dropping into that front right-hand corner.
Of course, the let situation really caused by JANSHER's rather slack technique, but that's a brilliant kill, and it really does look as though JANSHER is going to take this game and match. JANSHER can't.
10.
And is the squash champion of the world.
Match to JANSHER Khan of Pakistan. 10-15, 6-15, 15-4, 15-11, 15-10.
From the Putra World Trade Center in Kuala Lumpur, goodbye.